Okay, I know personally how hard it is to see without readers when you need them and you cannot read, how frustrating that is. And so the very first gentleman that I distributed eyeglasses to and put on his face and then put a Bible in his hand, he was so excited and just had the biggest grin on his face that I will never, ever forget. And he just had tears in his eyes when he looked up. And he just wanted to just keep reading out loud. He just kept going on and on with his reading, and I had tears in my eyes from then on.
The highlight on the mission trip for me was just ministering alongside the other Mexican Christians. One of those moments was outside of the eyeglass clinic. While we were checking eyes inside in the courtyard of the church, there were a bunch of Mexican girls, some translators, some not, and an elderly Mexican man that were dancing and singing with all they had in such a powerfully worshipful way to worship songs, and with no inhibitions at all. And then when they prayed with us after the eyeglass ministry, they prayed the same way with such just freedom and power and praise. And we didn't understand what each other were saying, but we knew we were worshiping the same God.
One of the best moments for me in eyeglass ministry was when a man came in and he was having trouble reading, and so I handed him a New Testament and was trying to find his prescription, and when I finally found his prescription, he just sat there and started reading silently, and my translator had told me that he was reading, and I looked over and asked him, "Have you ever read the Bible before?" And he didn't really answer me, but he was so caught up in what he was doing that he just continued to read. And so I adjusted his prescription a little bit more, and he continued to read, and he sat there and read forever, and he didn't want to stop. And so I finally looked at him, and I knew that that this was something that he needed, and so I said, "I want you to have this," and I gave him the New Testament so that when he did finally get his glasses, he would be able to read as much as he wanted.